EOD, coming at you with another video for Module 2 of Week 1. So, as you can see, I'm here in my apartment. Got a flannel on, still have the beard going, got these headphones in. Other than that, everything's pretty similar, you know what I mean? Cool, so for our writing assignment, up until this point, you should have only gone through the slides. The slides, there's a lot of them, but that's because I made one for each one of you. So once you filled all of that out and gathered all that information is going to help you directly with our writing assignment, our first SCR for this e-learning experience. So you'll see at the top here, I have my criteria for success, right? And I gave this to you as a way to help you map out writing your SCR. So are you hitting each of these points, right? So as I'm going through, I'm thinking about each one of these. All right, do I have the correct punctuation? The thing was cool with typing within these documents is that you get those errors, right? You get those squiggly lines under misspelled words or sentences that may not make sense, right? Those run-on sentences, as you just did in your literacy classes. Look at those. Keep checking to see if you are getting all of these correct and if you're hitting all these markers. If you're doing that, then you're doing a fantastic job. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. And as I was saying, the information that you have from the slides is going to be everything that you need to help write your SCR. So for instance, your first sentence, I pretty much wrote it out for you because it's just you kind of adding all of the information together and writing a very awesome intro sentence. So look, we're looking at 20 years from now. What are you going to be doing? Where are you going to be living? What kind of car you're going to drive? What college did you graduate from? All that stuff. So for instance, my first intro sentence is going to be a simple 20 years from now, I will be, and I'm just going to add 20 years to me. So I'm 7 years old right now. So I say 20 years from now, I will be 27 years old, and I expect my life to be much different, right? You guys didn't know you were being taught by a 7-year-old, did you? It's pretty crazy. So there, that's what I'm doing. I'm adding 20 years to my life, and I'm adding that in right here. The sentence is mapped out. It's given to you. It isn't a run-on sentence. We have a fanboy right here, a conjunction, and we're going to work with that, all right? Sentence 2, I gave you another sentence starter, right? Remember, what I'm asking you to do for your criteria for success is, did you use every single sentence starter to begin your sentences? I have some that I've given to you, and I have others that I need you to write on your own so we can continue that practice. So sentence 2, what college did you graduate from? After I graduated from high school, I then graduated from Hogwarts. Boom, done. Don't say Hogwarts. It says look for colleges, right? Like look for colleges that you might want to go to. Things that are in state, things that are out of state, right? Where is the school at, right? Next thing, sentence 3. What is your job and what town do you live in? I moved to whatever city you did, where I am working where I am working in, where I am living out my dream and working as a whatever you want it to be. And you just follow those same steps for sentence 4. You guys already know how to do this. This is kind of the same routine and practice that we've done throughout the entire year. You have options here. You can type in your responses in the space below where sentences are, or you can type them at the end here, right? You can do that as you map it out, but at the end, before you finish, I want it all typed out in its completion at the end of this, okay? So I want you to, I don't want to see any spaces. I want you to write out an entire paragraph. So as you're going through, you can put in your sentences in here to begin with, right? But when you officially turn it in to be graded, I want you to have this full thing typed out here, okay? Have it all typed out here for us, okay? These last 2 sentences, create your own sentence starters, okay? Make your own stuff. You guys already know how to do this really well, so it shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. Again, what I'm doing to create my own sentence starters is that I'm looking at what is the question, right? The question is, what kind of car do you have in your driveway? I would use specific words in these sentences to create my sentence starter. So specific vocab, what is important? How do we build those strong sentence starters? I asked you to do that for the last two sentences, all right? So again, as you are working through this, I'm looking at my criteria for success, and I'm seeing if I followed all of these questions, and I'm asking myself these questions, and I'm making sure that I'm hitting all of those. Secondly, you can plan it out however you want. If you want to plan your first sentences here to help with your planning, that's fine. I want a complete, so write out your entire paragraph in the space below. Space below is going to be all of this. Sorry. Everything below this. So all of this stuff is going to be where you write in your sentences. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. Pretty straightforward. All the information that you have is going to be from those slides. I hope you like the nicknames that I gave you. They should stick with you for the rest of your life. Okay? I should be hearing you call each other that, or I should hear you referring to yourself as that nickname for the rest of your life. This is how it has to go. If you have any questions, as always, message me directly. Y'all are going to rock this. This is going to be the last assignment that you do for your first week of e-learning. All right? Knock it out. Enjoy the weekend. All right? And be ready to go next week for week 2. Peace.